Hey, WheelSnipeSelly here. Welcome back. It is Thursday, May 25th, 2023. We're looking at the ES right now. So this was the daily candle here, kind of like an indecisive candle. We kind of closed with a small candle body. So let's just expand this out a little bit. So let's go to the 1 hour real quick. So 1 hour chart. Kind of coming in, we had this buy side. This was what I was targeting. I was looking for this to come up, sweep here, and then move lower. So I didn't really take any trades in the morning. Let's go to the 15-minute. In the morning, so I have our opening range gap here. We have our new week opening gap is up here. So if we were to push up and keep some bodied candles above this buy side, I would have stayed bullish, but once we rejected pretty hard, and I just kind of came in towards the end of the day. So we had a news event at 8:30. Let's go on the 5-minute. So my first trade I took was on the 5-minute, and so we had buy side here from 9 o'clock. We also had the buy side here from Tuesday. So I was basically waiting for this to be swept and to watch how price reacted. Once that happened, we came up, we rejected. We have a low, higher high, lower low. So I had a breaker block on a 5-minute here. And this is basically my first entry. And I just had my stop kind of right above this 5-minute fair value gap here. So I think it was like almost towards the top. So I was expecting it to stop at consequent encroachment and then reject lower. It looks like we're in overnight session right now, making this video a little bit later today. But we did end up coming down and taking sell side. It just wasn't the time that I was anticipating. So I was targeting this sell side liquidity from this breaker block here. Let's go down to 1 minute. So I entered right here at this M5 fair value gap and this breaker block, and I had my stop right around here, right above this candle. So this came up and took me out. This was a pretty quick trade. I think just a few minutes. I watched us reject here from this higher fair value gap, and I was down on the 32nd and decided to take another trade. This was a rush trade. I should have just stopped at the first trade, but we had broken this swing low right here, and I just took a short into this fair value gap right here and just had my stop above the swing high. And so I was still targeting the sell side here. So 2 losses today. Kind of bummed about it, but it is what it is. I think this is 4 losses in a row. So I'm basically done trading for the week. I'm not expecting to do any trading tomorrow. And then we have a holiday on Monday. So I'm just going to kind of let it sit. I'm going to review my last 4 trades into more detail. I think I'm going to go down to micros. So I'm still up in the challenge. So I'm still up $600. I don't want to just kind of throw it away, even though I've basically took a big hit. But yeah, I think I was just on the wrong side with my analysis here. This is what I was seeing when I was getting ready to take the trade. So we came up, took buy side, rejected lower. We had displacement here, and I basically waited for it to come back into this 5-minute breaker block. I kind of like how it looks on the 5-minute. So we came down, and I was expecting to come down lower. So yeah, this was this is the trade today. We will go into the actual trade reviews next. All right, so here we are, 3 o'clock. You can see I'm outlining this breaker here, the 5 minute. I'm expecting it to come up, tag the breaker, and then continue lower, looking for that sell side liquidity after we basically ran buy side and then we displaced lower. So that was basically my trade idea on this one. So this, I have about my risk to reward was about 2.7 on this one. So I was kind of looking at that. So we're tagged in, and we have noting consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. I'm initially liking this support where it's rejecting from it. So I was, kind of sitting all right with this, and then we started pushing up, and then it kind of tagged me out. So that was the quick first trade. I was just trying to get into that breaker, which I didn't have like a huge stop, which I think was good, but then I kind of let my emotions get the best of me on this next trade, just trying to get back in, as I still thought my idea was intact. We basically went up to OTE, and we rejected from that 1 minute fair value gap. So at this point, I entered on that 30-second fair value gap after we broke that 30-second market structure shift. So I'm tagged in and just kind of watching this, and we're approaching right around, I think we're at like 320 right now. So I was anticipating that first move of this hour to be the Judah swing higher and then rejection lower to my sell side. So that was kind of talking through my thought process on this. So just noting the consequent encroachment of that M5 wick. And I have my buy stop basically right above that M1 fair value gap. So, and then that just kind of pushes up and rejects through it. So that's that, and we will go into the account review. All right, so here we are, TopStep Dashboard. To be honest with you guys, I was kind of dreading making this video. Just kind of sucks. It's embarrassing, and but I'm committed to journaling this full process. I know I'm going to learn from it. So we're at 617.64. Minus 446.66 for the day. So we've had basically two losing days in a row, which kind of sucks. It's a big blow right now, but I'm trying to keep my spirits up. I'm gonna go back down to micros, and just kind of slowly work back the confidence. So just trying to get back to basics here. So there is the trade for today. So let's go to the trade log. So here are the two entries at 305 ES short. This was minus 194. So we had buy stops taken. We had displacement, market structure shift, a breaker. We were close to the 315 to 345 macro, doing the higher time frame on the 5 minute, and this is a 3.75 handle stop out. And then the second trade I took that shortly after. It was the impulse trade. I think I would have been happier with myself if I'd have just stopped at the one trade. So this was at 316 short. This was minus 252, so like the full 5 handle stop out. I put a C, and I didn't put this stuff in here. So we definitely had a short market structure shift with a fair value gap. And that was basically, it traded up to OTE. But overall, it was a bad trade for me. So 12 minute 5 handle stop out. Let's go to the calendar. Here we are, Thursday, the 25th. And here's the original screenshot with my breaker block and consequent encroachment. and stopped out expecting lower prices. And then here's the rushed entry right here on this 30-second fair value gap after this micro market structure shift. Probably wasn't enough, but I still, when I saw we rejected from this fair value gap with some displacement, I got lured into thinking that was the move that I initially tried to go for. So definitely some lessons learned here today. Let's look at the economic calendar. So tomorrow we have 8:30 news, and then we have consumer sentiment at 10. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Yep. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll check back in sometime next week, and we'll be on micros. So thanks again for watching.